Hi Aquarius, welcome to your June no contact love tarot reading. So Aquarius, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you are thinking about during this time of no contact communication. You want to know what's going on. We're going to be looking at what happened. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? And how can things change? All right, Aquarius, we have the Quantum Oracle here. Get you some opening messages with this deck. Then we're going to jump into your reading. And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading, heavy placements, cross watchers as well. But welcome in, Aquarius, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we got for you. June no contact love tarot reading. Let's see what's going on. True love. We have 4, which is stability foundation. We have energy. Ascended Masters, 7, which is a divinely guided spiritual energy. Can be a little bit challenging, no, but we have spirit energy. Planning and action. 2, which is choices and decisions, partnership unities. We have more energy. And the vast universe, we have 1, which is a new beginning, and we have spirit. Okay, I feel like this is just an energetic connection. So with the planning and action here, this could be a distant or missed opportunity, or someone where maybe there was a connection at one time and you went your separate ways. It could have been a crush, it could have been an actual connection, it could have been something else. Whatever this was, there definitely was a true love connection. Definitely probably put you on a spiritual path, maybe the 2 of you on a spiritual path, or at least you, where it feels like it's more now just a spiritual connection over space and time. So there definitely could be distance between you, but there's some sort of planning and action taking place here. So we're going to see what that's all about for you, Aquarius. All right, so we're just going to jump into the reading and see what's going on. Now we do have the Good Tarot. So we're going to do a reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. We'll pull some of those for closing messages as well. All right, Aquarius. June no contact love tarot reading. Let's see what's going on here. What's the situation? What do we need to know for Aquarius, please? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? All right. Well, I'm going to take these 2, but that was a big clump. All right, what else? What else? That one didn't want to go anywhere. What do we need to know for Aquarius? This one. Okay. 4 of Wands reverse. The World reverse. Patience. Yeah, there's the Temperance card. There's the Temperance card with that soulmate connection. King of Cups. So there was a lot of hiding of feelings here. Definitely was a block or a challenge to this with the 7 of Wands. Probably why it was a missed opportunity. It could be that this was a connection where, now the 4 of Wands reverse, 4 of Wands upright can speak of home, celebrating, commitment, marriage, stability, foundation. In reverse, that could be not a great energy. It could be also maybe somebody divorced. The World could be a stuck energy. It can be a return sometimes. But we do have this Temperance card of a soulmate connection, but it's patience, healing, balance, divine alchemy, divine timing, things meant to be, but there was some holding back here. King of Cups, upright, usual tarot you see wearing a cloak. For me, that's hiding love, emotions, feelings, not very forthcoming. He's my reserved king, and there definitely was a block here, so maybe they had to hold back, but they're definitely like looking at that connection, like, yeah, I feel a connection here, but I can't take action. The World reverse. I can't start a new cycle. It could be maybe if this person was just divorced as it happened, maybe they, it could also be that they weren't ready. So that's why they held back. So whatever the obstacle was that was holding them back, yeah, they most definitely know there was a connection made, but it's very stuck. Maybe because they were just recently divorced or something like that, or maybe they just weren't feeling stable, grounded, or ready enough yet. So there was definitely a little bit of a wall up here. So let's see. I'm going to mention the signs that I see. Aquarius could be signs in chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, that's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces. Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Yeah, so there was a block here, you know, around courting, dating, or getting to know each other, or romance. And maybe some things you don't know with the moon, things we can't see. It could be a little bit of fear as well with the moon. Fear of the path ahead could have been an issue as well. All right. Aquarius. So let's see how they feel about the situation. So I definitely feel like this person keeping their distance, definitely here. But I feel like something's changing. I feel like something's changing. All right. Aquarius. Okay, cards are sticking. Let's see, what else do we need to know? So let's see how they're feeling about the situation. How are they feeling? Oh my gosh. These cards are huge and they're sticky. All right. How are they feeling about the situation? All right, let's see. King of Pentacles. Oh, well, they were tempted. Devil. But here's Judgment. Moon. Okay, Moon coming out again. And the Knight of Cups. So they definitely, if they were in another situation, you know, obviously with the King of Pentacles, they definitely most certainly were tempted and almost answered that call. But I feel like they didn't. Like, you know, maybe fear held them back. I'm not saying that fear held them back from a third-party situation, but there was definitely feelings of love, romance here with the Knight of Cups, but they had some fear around that. And they could have been in a very toxic relationship too. Now the Judgment here could be the final judgment call. You know, maybe they're out of that situation, but they still could have some fear surrounding, you know, getting into another romantic relationship, even though they felt a strong connection to you and had strong feelings towards you. But Judgment here also could be, you know, life review, relationship review, healing, forgiving, releasing what needs to be released to make way for new. A big decision, a judgment call, wake-up call, answering the call, call to action, things meant to be. We got Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio. So a lot of energy here. Let's see. Five of Swords. So yeah, a lot of sabotage at play. Two of Wands reverse. So I mean, this person, I mean, is about choosing a path, and they know that. And they know there's love here, right? And we do have strength. So there's a strong connection. Could be overcoming their fear to choose the path of love. And I think they know the more they hesitate with this right now, because now could be the time when this could happen, you know, the more they wait, the more it could actually be sabotaged. And they could also be feeling defeated. I mean, that could be that energy as well. All right. So let's see how they're feeling about you. They could be thinking about calling you. I mean, I keep looking at that call. You know, the word call there. So let's see how they're feeling about you, Aquarius. Let's see how they're feeling about you. What do we need to know? How are they feeling about you? Let's see. Aquarius. How are they feeling about you? Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Well, they could be divorced as well. Sword people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things, but it's taking a long time for them to come forward with truth, clarity, communication. Nine of Cups reverse. They may not be feeling too happy right now, especially if they've been through some things recently. So they're kind of keeping their distance. Definitely feels like it's a very slow-moving energy here. Eight of Pentacles. So if they're like not in the best energy right now, especially recently if they've been through some things, even if they're on the other side of it, they may be feeling like, well, I'm not feeling myself. I'm not really happy. I have to kind of do some healing or rebuilding or whatever I have to do. I'm kind of keeping my distance. I don't know if it would work right now, given my whole situation. So they could be a little worried about that too. So they're kind of taking their time with this, about communicating with you as well. Interesting that we have the 9 and the 8 of Cups. So we got Taurus, Libra. Let's see what's on the bottom. Emperor. Well, the Emperor does take the lead, you know. Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. So if there's a match, King, Queen of Swords. So there's no doubt that you would make a great match. If you had a lot of contact in the past, I think you had great chemistry towards each other. But if they were in another situation, I do see them out of that. Because the Queen of Pentacles, you know, obviously Pentacle people can be married, committed, whatever the case may be. King of Swords can be, you know, divorced, widowed, or whatever. So they're in the perfect opportunity right now to take the lead. But it's whether or not they feel them in the right energy to do so, or feel good enough to do so. So that's the big thing for them right now. Okay. So let's see, Aquarius, so what they're doing right now that you need to be aware of. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? Let's see. What are they doing right now that Aquarius needs to be aware of? What are they doing right now? I mean, we do have that planning and action right there. So, I mean, obviously, if there's distance here, you know, we do have the 8 of Cups. It's feeling more of a spiritual thing. I mean, I would like to see, like, the High Priestess and the Hierophant are, like, my spiritual couple of the deck. But I don't know if they're spiritual, but you could be definitely feeling it's more of a spiritual connection right now. All right. Emperor. Oh, my God. Okay. There's that Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. Let me shuffle these again. So we just seen those on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see. Ace of Cups. Brand new beginning in love. Okay. Knight of Wands. 3 of Cups. Oh my gosh. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, I don't think this person is in any situations right now. I don't feel that. They could be feeling more themselves right now, like regaining their stability, their foundation, feeling confident, strong, independent again, stable, to take the lead here. The Emperor does take the lead for what? Brand new beginning in love. Knight of Wands is not always a player for me. Knight of Wands is just someone very fiery, passionate, determined, go-getter. You know, they make things happen. They go after their dreams, desires. And we do have, what, Ace of Cups in courting, dating, getting to know, romantic reunion on their mind. So we have Aries, Capricorn, Sag. Star. Again, you know, wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, balance, healing, things meant to be. I do feel like, you know, Hierophant reverse can be divorced too. So, I mean, if they were definitely out of a committed situation, I definitely feel that. They're doing a lot of thinking about this and the chemistry that was between you. The Queen of Wands. We did see that. Didn't we have the King of Wands right there? Was that the King of Wands? Oh, no, that's the King of Pentacles. I thought we had the King of Wands here. Maybe we've seen it at the bottom of the deck. I don't remember. But definitely was fire, passion, and attraction here. And that's all they thought about, even the 4 of Cups during non-action. Okay. And this is you, Aquarius, actually right here with the star. Right there. So it looks like here they're planning on taking action. They're in a much better place right now for a new beginning in love and taking action for a romantic reunion. That's what I see here. This could be courting, dating, getting to know, romance moving forward, reunion, celebrating some kind. But let's see how things are going to change then. how things are going to change, Aquarius. We'll do one more roll with clarifiers, see what else you need to know. Then we'll get into the Divine Feminine Oracle cards. But if it is resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius. So let's see how things could change here for Aquarius. What do we need to know? How? Okay. Page of Wands. So exciting news, communication coming in. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person never made any kind of serious offer before, but now there's some good news coming in. Seven of Cups. There's been a lot of confusion, illusion around this, but now here's a fresh, clean start, fresh, clean slate, energetic reset, new beginning, no baggage, taking that leap of faith for a new beginning. That would kind of over-trump everything here. So where there's been no solid offer and a lot of confusion, there's some good news, exciting news offer coming in, and it's all around this leap of faith, new beginning. It's actually you, Aquarius, right here. Seven of Swords reverse, like no more running out of fear, no more avoidance. It's time. We got Sag here, Capricorn, and that is you. Let's keep going. Four of Swords. They've done a lot of thinking about this, healing, rest, recovery. You know, they've been through a lot of unbalanced times, and they had to regain themselves. I do feel that. But challenging times are over. Five of Wands reverse. Hermit. They're definitely single. They've been keeping their distance. But they've gone through big transformation. I definitely feel that. That's death, endings, new beginnings. Five of Cups. No more sad, lost, lonely kind of energy. It's reverse. It's time for happiness, joy, and fulfillment with you in this connection, right? And the happiest times to come. Happiest card in the deck. Massive healing, growth, luck, abundance, prosperity, everything positive. Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. I mean, you could end up in a long-term commitment with this person. Empress gives birth to new beginnings, and Ten of Pentacles is long-term energy, right? Exciting new beginning. Ace of Wands. It's going to start with clearing up the air. Ace of Swords is reversed, so that communication has to come in, right? First, before anything can happen here. We got Libra, Taurus energy. All right. Okay, so this could be happening, let's see. We're in Gemini season right now. Let's see. Now, we've seen the Fool quite a bit. So the Fool is right now energy for me. So it could be for some of you, like anytime now, right now kind of energy. So let's get you some Divine Feminine Oracle cards to see what else you need to know. Aquarius. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading. The links you need to everything, as well as my 2 other Timeless Tarot channels, if you do want to check those out as well. All right. So, let's get you some of these, Aquarius. The Mystic of Divine Love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. This is a divine love. It is. I felt that. Even if it's spiritual, it's going to become real. Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Oh my God. Did I not just say that? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. The Apostle to the Apostles, Mary Magdalene, one of the ultimate divine feminines, obviously here. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Now, okay, this is another confirmation for me. When I get heaven and earth in a reading, a love reading especially, and we had all this spiritual, energetic energy becoming real. Heaven for me is that kind of energy, and earth is it becoming real. Wow, okay. The first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. So they're finally giving into their desires here, right? It's finally time for this connection to come together, right? Finally. Wow. All right, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.